think Joe showed a lot of love. I'll be real with y'all. I think Joe showed a lot of love. I don't think Joe ever broke down why he hired Melyssa Ford or what Melyssa Ford he thought he was getting. I don't know if they ever had that talk or whatever like that, Ian, and what role they kind of wanted her to play. But M4 catfished them niggas, bro. I'll be real with y'all. If y'all ever watched I think M4 had 2 episodes on the JBP on the Patreon. One episode was cool. That was in Park's basement, I believe, and then one was on the new set, I think, or not. It was one in Park's basement, and I remember that. It's like, I'm a fan of JBP. I probably listen to every episode ever. That Patreon episode is probably like in my top 5, top 10 list ever. You feel me? Really, really, really good. With that being said, who she was on the actual podcast versus who she was on those Patreon episodes, 2 different people. It's like going to a job interview and you're this charismatic person and you got all these qualifications, and then you actually start your first day at the job and you want some bullshit. You feel me? Joe Budden recently did an interview with Jim Jones, and they kind of brought up the Mona swapping out and what's going on with Mel and all this kind of stuff. And Joe showed love, like, yo, we still, we miss Mel, we fought for her, she took a break, she went on her own way, and he kept it respectful, which is cool. He probably have certain ways that he feel about it and all this kind of stuff like that, but he still kept it professional. Like I said, I truly believe that Mel did, kind of catfish them niggas, but I also understand that Joe's a producer. He's an on-air producer. He's telling niggas, yo, say this to say that. So it's like, even if somebody did want to come out a certain way and be themselves, they can't 100% be themselves. Then there's too many damn people on this shit. I am going to miss M4, you feel me? I think she had her points to it almost, you feel me? It was almost... I like Mona too, you feel me? I like M4, even the watered down version of her or whatever like that. I fuck with that, and I fuck with Mona too. Mona's like the sister, you feel me? It's almost like imagine you got a substitute teacher and everybody in class, and Mona's like another student in the class. Mel was almost like a teacher assistant that was in the class to keep everybody on a more mature wave, you feel me? Which kind of made sense, but the reality is she had to go her own ways, you feel me? I felt like she wasn't feeling a lot of things up there anyway, and then the whole Mark thing was a little iffy. Omar Epps coming up there, that situation was a little iffy. Like I said, I do think it's all love. I do understand her going her own way, and I think it's better for everybody. Joe's one of those guys that continue to grow. He continue to build his brand regardless, so it is what it is. But Digital Thugs him out. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.